Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for clicking on this video and being here, I really do appreciate that. So we've got some brand new set photos and footage coming out of the Superman production, which we're going to take a look at. They revealed the Green Lantern and Hawkgirl costumes, so there's a lot of exciting stuff here guys to dive into. So let's get to it, let's break it down, and let's see what's going on with the latest updates regarding the Superman movie. So this comes to us from comicflicknews.com. So new set photos reveal Green Lantern and Hawkgirl costumes in Superman. So guys, I do apologise, I was meant to cover this topic yesterday, but unfortunately I wasn't feeling too good, so I decided to give myself a break from YouTube yesterday, but there's no time like the present, like I say, so let's start breaking this down. So earlier today, we got our first glimpse of Nathan Fillion from Serenity and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and Isabella Merced, who was in Madam Web and The Last of Us, in full costumes as Green Lantern Guy Gardner and Hawkgirl on the set of James Gunn's Superman. Thanks to new photos, we now have an even better look at their outfits. So both Gardner and Kendra Saunders, like Mr. Terrific, Eddie Gaffegi, sport the Lord Tech logo on their suits. This detail suggests that they will be part of a team, likely an early incarnation of the Justice League, assembled by the villainous Maxwell Lord Sean Gunn. So while it remains unclear if these heroes will try to recruit the Man of Steel, David Corenswet, it's evident they are all working together. In related news, production is set to move to Cincinati later this month. There's speculation that filming could take place at the Cincinnati Union Terminal, which inspired the Hall of Justice. So this is where we get to the exciting stuff here. So let's dive into these X posts and let's check out these images. So from DC Film News, head over to cleveland.com for more photos. So cleveland.com seems to be the major source of these set pictures and set footage. So if you are interested in checking out his material or her material, you can head over to this website or this handle here and check out more of their content. But let's dive into these images. So from here, it looks like we have a picture of the group of the superheroes. In this image here, on the right hand side of the image, we've got Eddie Gaffegi as Mr. Terrific up here. Looks like he's got some sort of jetpack on and he's flying. We've got Hawkgirl just behind him. She's holding her signature mace. That mace is so cool, just a giant spiky ball, very medieval. I can't wait to see her mess up some fools with that. Down below, we've got Nathan Fillion here as Guy Gardner. I'm really not that sold on his costume, I have to say. What it's going to look like in the final movie, I'm not really sure, but these set images just aren't doing anything for me on this Green Lantern suit, I have to say. And then obviously we've got Superman here at the bottom as well. And then on the left-hand side, we have a group of spectators, civilians here. Not sure what this kind of mock-up of superheroes is doing. Are they protecting people? Are they kind of trying to stop a villain here? It's hard to tell from the context, but it's still a pretty damn cool image, seeing two of the superheroes flying, and then Green Lantern and Superman with the civilians. So let's go on to the next post. So the next one, also from DC Film News. Who needs Jimmy Olsen when you have Superman taking pictures? And then here we have a picture of David Corenswet, Superman. He's got his camera in his hand and he's taking pictures. I'm not sure what he's taking pictures of. Is he taking pictures of the civilians around him? Is he taking pictures of the other superheroes? As we can see to the left, we have Green Lantern, Guy Gardner, and we have Hawkgirl. Is he taking a picture of those characters, or is he taking a picture of civilians? Again, we don't know what the context for this image is, but it's still cool to see Superman here in the middle of everyone. We've got Mr. Terrific in the background as well with his jetpack. Looks like he's got a jetpack. And yeah, David Corenswet, Man of Steel, taking pictures. So pretty cool image. Let's move on to the next one. Sorry, another look at Isabella Merced as Hawkgirl on the set of Superman. Yup, she also has the Lord Tech logo. So Lord Tech is going to be playing a big part in this movie to some degree, as they all seem to be kind of sporting that logo on their costumes. So that's going to be a big part of the movie, I would say. But yeah, so here we get a better close-up look of the Green Lantern costume. Again, I'm really not sold on this look whatsoever. It looks so bad, I have to say. Again, it could look so much better once the movie's complete and we see it in camera with the effects on top, the color grading and all that kind of stuff. So don't get me wrong, but just based on these set images here, the costume of Green Lantern looks absolutely horrific. The hair looks awful and just, yeah, it just doesn't look good. Hawkgirl looks slightly better. Again, she doesn't still look that good, to be honest, but it's a set picture. It's not in camera. Again, this mace that she's holding looks badass. I can't wait to see her mess fools up with that mace, because that's going to do some serious damage. But yeah, Green Lantern looks awful. Hawkgirl looks slightly better, but still, these costumes aren't doing a lot for me, I have to say. So let's move on to the next post. So from DC Film News, Superman, exclamation point. This picture here, this is one of the best pictures that's come out of the set of Superman so far, in my opinion. This is just Superman being Superman, saving a child here. I mean, this is such a wholesome, great image of just seeing Superman doing what he does best, and that's saving people, protecting people, you know, showing his vulnerable side. And the look on David Corenswet's face here as well, of this kind of, you know, happiness of him saving this child or whatever he's doing with this child, but this look on his face, I mean, it's just absolutely great. It's such a wholesome, great picture. Down here, it looks like some of the audience that are watching are kind of clapping and cheering. And yeah, I just think this is a great, great image. One of my favorites so far from the production of Superman. So, on to the next one. Cape appreciation post. So, yeah, I mean, this is a great look at this cape. I think this cape looks incredible. The costume from behind looks absolutely amazing. It really does. The boots look great. The colors look great. The cape, the material of the cape. The fact that they put the S logo on the back of the cape. A lot of people are very happy about that. I think it looks great. And again, I know I'm banging on about this, but this Green Lantern costume here, I think it looks awful. It doesn't look good at all. This is not what I expected to see the Green Lantern looking like. And the hair, it just looks really bad. It looks like the UK politician Boris Johnson. I'll post up a picture here so you can see what I mean. But Boris Johnson has the same hair as this guy. And it doesn't look good. The hair looks bad. The costume looks bad. And in comparison, Superman here looks really, really awesome. I think Superman looks great here. But yeah, Green Lantern's just not doing it for me. Fingers crossed it looks better once the film comes out. So this next post comes to us from Greater Cleveland Partnership. And it says, skyscrapers and skylines, architectural marvels of Metropolis. The feature blueprint is the Cincinnati Union Terminal, which served as the inspiration for the Hall of Justice, the headquarters of the Justice League. The production of Superman will head to Cincinnati later this month. Yeah, I mean, if they're going to put the Hall of Justice in this movie, that's going to be so lit. That's going to be so, like, it's going to be so great. I can't wait to see it. So let's check out these images here. This is of Cincinnati. I've never been there. I've never seen any pictures of it. I'm sure it's a great city. I can't wait to see it featured in the movie. I'm sure it's going to look amazing. So, yeah, I mean, it's just shots of buildings here. So we have this building in the background, this kind of white building here, with the kind of the blueprint here of the Union Terminal. Again, we have another kind of image of a building in the background with the blueprints on the post here as well. Nice bunch of flowers down at the bottom. Moving on to the third image here. Again, we have this kind of architecture in the background, and we have the blueprints on the post again. I mean, this is pretty cool. It doesn't really show us much, but the fact that we've got the Union Terminal here is pretty cool. And it's just, yeah, it still hasn't hit me properly that they're going to be in Cincinnati. It's a great place to shoot, and the fact that it inspired the Hall of Justice, that's pretty interesting news. So, moving on to the last post here, we have some footage coming out of the Superman set. So, it's that first image that we looked at where he was saving that child. I think this is a set footage from that picture was taken of. So, let's jump into this and have a breakdown. So, let's start playing it in 3, 2, 1. So yeah, we can see Eddie Gaffegi, Mr. Terrific, on his jetpack. Superman comes running in. He picks up the children here. And all these children kind of flock over to him. And it looks like he's just saved someone or something's happened. But we have this massive crowd of spectators. These kids come running over to him. And he picks them up. And yeah, it's just really wholesome, really great. It's great to see Superman like that. And this is the kind of Superman we want. Kind of, you know, just wholesome fun. Rescuing kids, kind of being applauded by the audience. People just adore him. And I mean, it's just great. I love it. And it's giving us a sense of what this movie's going to turn out like. I have to say, though, the civilians look very old school in their kind of style. Almost kind of like 70s. It looks very retro, the kind of clothing that they're wearing. It might just be me, but that's the kind of vibes that I'm getting from it. So anyway, guys, to finish off, let's just go back over to the article. So let's scroll down quickly. So, I don't think there's much else to dive into here. We just have the cast list. which I'm sure you guys know by now. Superman will star Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane, Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, Anthony Carrigan as Metamorpho. I don't believe we've seen Metamorpho yet, so that'd be interesting. Another character that I'm really looking forward to see if she shows up on set is going to be Supergirl. Will Supergirl, in her costume, show up on set? Will we get that next? I hope we get to see that soon, because that would be amazing to see. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I mean, we've got some more information down here, but you can pause the video and read that at your own leisure. It's just kind of talking about news that we've kind of already dived into, about James Gunn's quote here about filming starting, and some of the synopsis of the movie. So like I said, pause it and have a read of this text here quickly if you need to. But that's pretty much where we are. So that's really exciting set footage and set pictures coming out here, showing us Green Lantern, showing us Hawkgirl, showing us Superman kind of being loved by the audience, and, you know, kind of that whole scene with the children here as well. Very wholesome, very cool, very Superman. That's exactly what we expect. But yeah, I'm really loving what they're doing with it. As I say, the civilians look very retro in their clothing, so I'm not sure what that's all about. But guys, jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think about this. Did you like these pictures? Did you like the set footage? Do you not like the costumes? Do you like the costumes for Green Lantern and Hawkgirl? Let me know your thoughts, comments, and opinions down below. Cannot wait to hear what you have to say about this, guys. As always, thank you so much for being here. Hit that like and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you in the next one.